Shalom and welcome to another episode in our series called Israel on Location. However, today we're looking down into Israel from a place called Mount Nebo in Jordan. Deuteronomy 31 through 34 records really the last part of Moses' life. 120 years old now, and he served God's role for his life well. He's now looking down into the promised land, this land promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And as we see below us, this is the promised land. We're looking down into the Jordan Valley, and maybe from another vantage point we'll point out a few other things. Numbers chapter 21 records the bronze snake. Jesus would also mention this in John 3. Just as Moses lifted up the servant in the desert, so the Son of Man must be lifted up. Let's take a look into the promised land. What a beautiful view we have from here. Let's first of all start here looking northward to the hills of Gilead. And then coming into view now is the Jordan Valley. Tel Hammam, an alternative site for Sodom, is located there on the eastern edge of the valley. Not every archaeologist will think that's the right location, but I'll point it out there below. Here's the broad area of the Jordan Valley as we look across now to Jericho coming into view. Jericho, the city of palms. To the west, or the other side of Jericho, is the beginning of the Judean Desert. And then swinging a little southward, eventually the northern edge of the Dead Sea comes into view. Let's try to zoom in to the Dead Sea. And there it is, right there. On that northwest corner is the location of Qumran, where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found. This is a wonderful view today, this morning. Visibility's fairly good. We always don't get this type of visibility, but today we'll take advantage of it. And just think that Moses now, with the words that he would share with Joshua, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, for the Lord will go with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. These are the same words that Joshua in turn in chapter 1 would share with the Israelites. They camped down below. In fact, let's just swing back here to the north a little. The Plains of Moab are directly below us. And from here, the Israelites crossed at a place probably either across from Jericho or slightly north of Jericho. The water stopped as far as Adam, which is about 10 or 12 miles north of Jericho today. But they crossed on dry ground. The Ark of the Covenant led the way. And Joshua, in turn, would take Jericho, the city of Ai, and 29 other cities or regions according to the list in Joshua 12. So perhaps the question ending this episode is, have you ever faced the unknown journeys of life? That's indeed what Joshua and the Israelites now faced as they were about to cross into this land. Moses was now gone, and the Israelites under Joshua's and Caleb's leadership were now to cross into Canaan. They would take 31 cities eventually, but these words again are really important words for us. Same words that Moses shared with Joshua, and now Joshua shared with the Israelites, and now we take heart in the same words ourselves. Be strong and very courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord God will go with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So when we face the unknown journeys of our walk of faith, know that God goes with us. So shalom here from the beautiful Mount Nebo, looking over into Israel this morning. Until the next time, once again, shalom.